Look at that. Bam. I'm gonna tell you right now how my mind works, so you don't get it twisted, get your feelings hurt. I give a fuck about a rapper, and that's real talk. It takes a lot of real spit for me to feel y'all. Please observe the way I serve my words. The state of the game, you know, is quite disturbed. I mean, the nerve of some of y'all mumbling bastards. You're either mumbling and fumbling, or you're trying to rap faster. Now, after years of hibernation, boy, I'm back in this bitch. My occupation in the game, satisfying the itch to scratch. I got a batch if you're ready to match. I got that sour potent diesel with some raps on raps, and perhaps these raps will entice the crowd to turn this up and blow that loud. I'm proud to say that this is how I feel, and real's gonna always recognize real. What's up, y'all? How much more lying ass shit y'all gonna stand behind today? Let me know about it. Let me know about it. Post, post that you fucking support lying motherfuckers. I'm gonna get good and toasted off this honey banana roasted. This honey banana right here, right? I'm gonna get nice and lifted off that honey banana, and I'm gonna tell you about your damn self. Oh, look here, man. Oh, when I'm shaved up, bro, I look fucking 15 years younger than that dude. Uh, and we the same age. Wow, I've been working out, my daddy. Ho ass boy. Uh, what time this video coming out? Where's the debut? When we gonna get this? How long we gotta wait? We got a big suspense build up. Drum roll, please. What? Where's this infamous video that you've been sitting on for the past 8 months? Only thing you've been sitting on for the past 8 months is a dick. That's why your motherfucking wife left your motherfucking gay ass. God damn that motherfucking shit right there, baby. Whoo, man. Boom. Just look at it. Look at it. Just look at it. Look at it. You see that little terp right there? Bam. Ah, ah, ah. Hey, Mello, they got to think what they want to think, believe what they want to believe, and spin the narrative and support it in any way they want to. We already know that. We already know that. Okay. But we also know there ain't no videotape of me fucking trying to get somebody to lie about anything, because I never tried to get anybody to lie about anything, and he finally admitted it last night. You guys just wasn't paying attention because it's selective hearing, people. The selective, I only want to fucking realize and understand what's going on right here if it fits the narrative that I want to believe. And I think Dub's a liar, fucking snake, so I'm going to believe fucking Rat Daddy. Okay, but let me ask you something. This dude for the last several months has said, my brother hates Dub. My brother hated Dub. My brother didn't want to have anything to do with Dub. I had to talk my brother into giving him the ambulance. I'm 100% responsible. Mud Daddy, did Chris say he wanted to invest in my business? Uh, 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 Did he say he wanted to invest in my business? Simple as that. Well, yeah. Oh, how can somebody that said they wanted to invest in my business hate me so much? You're a walking contradiction. But I'm the big fucking scammer liar. And who am I scamming? Huh? Name the person that's getting scammed. And don't say Ryan. Don't say, oh yeah, Ryan. What do y'all give a fuck about Ryan? What do y'all give a fuck about Ryan all of a sudden? Scammer, dammer. Motherfucker. Everybody calls crackhead. Motherfucker, you think I give a fuck if somebody says scammer? Name the person that's getting scammed. I was waiting on that video, Mud Daddy. Waiting on that video. It's quite fucking weird. It's quite weird how fucking when put to the motherfucking when put to the test and asked, did Chris say he was going to invest in my business? You answered affirmative, yes. So was I trying to get you to lie? You said I came to your house and asked you to lie and said that Chris was going to be an investor. I did come to your house and I did ask you to testify. And I wanted you to say that Chris was going to be an investor. All of that's true. There's no lie there. For several months, you said Chris hated him. Finally, last night, I got you to say on camera, yes, Chris was going to invest. That's all I wanted you to say in the first place. But since you wanted to make it seem like you were exposing somebody they didn't like so you could fit in with them, that's what you fucking, that's what you're stuck with. And everybody can stand with Mud Daddy. What the fuck does that even mean? All rise. I stand with Mud Daddy. What the fuck does that even fucking mean? That's like gay as fuck. I do hot spas with Mud Daddy. Looking ass. I go to Russian baths with Mud Daddy. Duh. It's fucking stupid. Where's his fucking video proof, Tim? Y'all are back in the back streets. Where's it at, Chop? You mean to tell me in the last 8 months, Mud Daddy ain't never played you guys the fucking tape of me fucking trying to get him to lie? Go on with that bullshit, you capping motherfuckers. Hey, you, and both of you back there, you all know that if they had motherfucking evidence that I was trying to get somebody to lie on stand, that shit would have been out 6 months ago. Miss me with that bullshit, boy. The fuck are you talking about? Ain't nobody ever tried to get your dumb ass to lie. That's why your fucking wife left your fucking gay meth head ass. Motherfucker. I'm calling all goddamn money. All goddamn money. And it ain't about somebody trying to tell on me, Stone Dad. It's about somebody who said they was your friend stabbing you in the back so they could be cool with some other motherfuckers that are just using his bitch ass up. The fuck? You know anything about fucking loyalty around here, you hoe ass boy? I didn't need that hoe ass motherfucker to lie about a goddamn thing. And you saying I'm crashed out last night, Tim? Well, you ain't never seen me crash out, homie. You ain't never seen me crash out. And right now, I'm just having a light discussion with you bitch made motherfuckers. Okay? Right now, I'm just having a light discussion. So you asked Mud Daddy, where's the tape at of me telling you to fucking lie? Hoe ass boy. Where's the tape at? You mean to tell me for the last 7 months, you've had a video of me trying to get you to commit a felony? And Lori and Tim and Chop have all known about this, but they've never seen it? Make that make sense, hoe ass boy. Make that make sense. Everybody watching right now knows it doesn't make sense. And you admitted last night that Chris was going to invest. So where am I trying to get you to lie at? For the last 8 months, you trying to convince a community of country rap fans that I'm out here trying to get you to lie about something that I never needed you to lie about. I needed you to tell the truth, the whole truth, nothing but the truth. The question is, Mud Daddy, did you introduce me to Chris Ballou? Yes. Did Chris Ballou donate a van? Yes. Was Chris Ballou going to invest in my business? Yes. Next. That's all I need you for. Hey, didn't need you for anything else. You wasn't an investor. I never asked you for money. I never asked you to say you invested. And as far as you saying, I said I was going to give you 10,000 and then 20,000. Where was I getting all that money from? Roots wasn't dead yet. I didn't have no fucking money. Where was I going to get $10,000 and $20,000 to pay you to fucking lie? That's another lie, another fucking fabrication. But people that hate me, they can't see that because they want to see what they want to see. And they'll influence the people how they want them to be influenced. And if anybody comes in their chat with something contradicting, they'll hide that shit, delete it so they can hold and control the narrative. We all know how that shit goes. Keep that shit over there in petty world. Oh, petty land. I'm out here in traffic. I'm out here in public, motherfuckers. Okay? I am out the fuck side. Simple as that. I'll wake my narcotics right there inside that window. Go wake him up right now. You ask him, I'm outside, I'm here. While y'all behind keyboards, supporting lying motherfuckers that try to fit in with y'all. Motherfucker, hey, how much money has he given y'all collectively? Why don't y'all add that shit up? If you've ever gotten any kind of money or gifts or any type of friendly shit from Mud Daddy, even if he made you a special song on Suno, raise your fucking hand. He tried to have somebody build me a website. I wasn't going for that shit. Not at all. He can wake his ass up. He can wake his ass up. Hold on. Hey, you have to give me a second. I'm going to do a dab. And then after that, I might level up a little bit. I know I didn't get no money from that. So they can't blame it on anything. Gotcha, man. They like to assess. Well, he's gonna pay him with this. He had this money and he's gonna do this, and now he's got all this money. And it's only because Roots died he got any kind of money. Blah 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 blah. I didn't get a dime from Roots dying. That's the case. That's the point. You know what I'm saying? I didn't have no money back then when Roots was alive. I ain't got no. I didn't get no money now when now the Roots is dead. You know what I'm saying? We got an investor. We have a fucking serious partner on board. Behind the scenes, a silent partner, but they bank is motherfucking booming. Okay, that's facts. That's big facts. You want to see my bank account? I'll show it to you right now. It ain't all mine because it's the company's business. That's why it's in a business account. My personal account, I got $153 in my personal account. You know what I'm saying? Hey, I got $153 in my personal account, but my business account, they booming over there, bro. I got like damn near six figures up in that motherfucker if you count the cents. You know what I'm saying? If you count the cents, if you count the cents, I got a seven-figure motherfucker, bro. Because I got like fucking 13,400. Yeah, 13,472.57. That's a seven-digit motherfucker. Shut the fuck up. But you shut the fuck up. Fuego. You on fire? Look here. Last night you wanted me to come up there. I came up there. Okay? My daddy's hiding all off in the bushes, wanting to stay behind the scenes while he's hitting his pipe or whatever the fuck he's hitting over there in the corner, looking all squirrely and fucking ratty and shit. You know what I'm saying? Just, I've been working out, Dad. No, you ain't, motherfucker. No, you ain't. No, the fuck you ain't. You been smoking motherfucking Newport Longs looking ass boy. You ain't working nothing out except your goddamn mouth on fucking soda misha, trying to fit in with motherfuckers that just use your dumb ass up. And that's all that's going on. That's all that's going on. So, for several months, Mud Daddy, you said, my brother, and no, he's not your brother. He doesn't even talk to you. My brother can't stand Dub. My brother hates Dub. My brother didn't even want to give him the ambulance. I had to talk him into it. I'm 100% the reason why he was even able to, all that stuff, right? He said all that. Do you recall that? And then I asked him, I said, Mud Daddy, did Chris say he wanted to invest in my business? Huh? Did Chris say he wanted to invest in my business? He beat around the bush. He wanted to duck and dodge. He was doing all this, bobbing and weaving, trying to get away from that question. Mud Daddy, answer the question. I pushed them all against the fence. Why you want to talk about Chris now? Why are you going to talk about Chris now? Answer the question. Since you want to invoke him, you said tomorrow I'm going to release a video and I'm going to bring Chris. I said, why are you going to bring Chris? He wasn't there. What's he got to do with it? You're saying you got a video of me asking you to lie. Chris wasn't there. He ain't got nothing to testify about that. He doesn't know what I asked you. He wanted to muddy the water. Okay. He ain't coming out with no video tonight. On God, he ain't. I know that. Know that for a fact. You know why? Because there ain't one. Because I never asked him to lie. Simple as that. Now, check this out. Pants on fire. Liar, liar, pants on fire. Liar, liar, pants on fire. Liar. You could say it in all caps. Why don't you say it in all caps and then do it in all lowercase and then do it all caps again, like liar, 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 liar. Do it like that and do it multiple times. Right. Motherfucker ain't got no motherfucking video of a motherfucking thing. Doesn't have a fucking video of shit. Video that came out a long time ago. Y'all are fucking tripping. Y'all are wishing. Wishy-washy ass motherfuckers. Wishy-washy ass motherfuckers. And it goes all the way back to the original claim. Look here. I know I didn't need him to lie. He admitted last night Chris said he was going to invest. Where do I have to get him to lie at? Where do I have to get him to lie at? I couldn't get a hold of Chris. I said, Mud Daddy, can you get a hold of Chris? Huh? Check this out. You can find yourself a place to go. I said, Mud Daddy, can you get a hold of Chris? No, he's ducking me too. And I said, why is that? Mud Daddy put Chris's logo up on fucking Chop Easy's fucking wall without his permission. He didn't know it. He started getting fucking random phone calls from trolls and shit fucking with him. That's one of the reasons him and Mud Daddy fell out. I never fell out with Chris. Last time me and Chris talked, we did good business. He got some nice t-shirts for me. He got some nice t-shirts for me. Yeah, he came up and got some really nice t-shirts. Oh, badass t-shirts from Dub. Yeah, we had cool business. Wasn't nothing wrong with it at all. There definitely wasn't no Fed business, like testifying and trying to claim somebody's perjuring in an open case. But now check this out. Look at here. Look here. This is what you guys support. Right. If Mud Daddy's telling the truth, which he's not, he's a rat. You guys support that. If Mud Daddy is lying, he's a lying snake. You support that. So either way, you're supporting a piece of shit. Simple as that. Simple as that. He may have misunderstood what I was asking him. That may be the case. It may have been a circumstance of misunderstanding because I didn't need him to lie. He admitted last night Chris said he was going to invest. Where's the lie at? If Chris said he was going to invest and I was no longer able to get in touch with him and I wanted Mud Daddy to testify that he heard Chris say that, where do I got him to lie at? Where do I got to lie at? On the court of YouTube? Where he's trying to fucking hang me on the altar? Present me? I've got a present for you guys. I give you Uncle Dub on a platter. Shut the fuck up, hoe ass boy. And you talk about, oh, he don't want to fight nobody else. He got scared when somebody else pulled up. Motherfucker, ain't no fear here, buddy. I didn't get scared about a motherfucking thing. You got Dub fucked up. And Mud Daddy, you are a disloyal, snake-ass motherfucker that took somebody's confidence and turned and shit on a motherfucker because you're a bitch. And anybody supports that, more power to you. More power to you. You'll find out your own way. That motherfucker would have done been ran off the compound fucking around. He ain't got no aerospace fucking with me. It's a total no-fly zone. And yeah, I stand on that. Whatever. This ain't no motherfucker talking shit online. This is a motherfucker trying to sink me in real life. I got it for him. Fuck you, Mud Daddy, Michael Lawhorn. Old fucking gay meth head motherfucker. You know you back on that shit. Why don't you admit it? Tell everybody. Huh? That's why you don't like being on camera. It's why your shit's rotting out. It's why your fucking wife left your pig feeding ass. You're flirting with a motherfucker online that you don't even fucking know. Troll be troll. You know what I'm saying? And then you think, motherfucker, I stand with Mud Daddy. You met that bitch one time, and he's up here lying to fit in, lying to kick it. Couldn't even stand on shit last night. Go watch the replay of that video. Go watch the replay of that video and let anybody take a look and see whose conviction was true. That motherfucker squirmy as a motherfucker. Trying to say, yeah, at first he did say he's. Shut the fuck up, motherfucker. Oh, asshole. You sound stupid as fuck. Bro, we could do it any fucking time, Mud Daddy. I'll talk to Marcotta today and make arrangements. Richie Valor's got the gloves. I'll take you in the ring with some gloves on, bro, and piece your ass up. We can do it like that. I got $500 on it right now. I will talk to Marcotta as soon as he wakes up. I'll talk Richie Valor's truck sitting right there. Marcotta's car sitting right over there. Richie Valor got the gloves in his car. I will come to the motherfucking mobile home bash, put them gloves on, and wait at the motherfucking gate for your motherfucking ass. But I told Marcotta I wasn't gonna bring no drama to his fucking to his event because I respect and support what he's doing. So he's got that. I ain't gonna fuck his event up, and I won't let nobody fuck it up. But if you want to meet up anytime, any motherfucking place, bro, you ain't gotta fucking air it out on here. You know my phone number. All you gotta do is drop the location, man. Make sure it's outside of your county. You know what I'm saying? Meet me halfway. Meet me at the Chinaman like you said you would. Stand on that. I got a full tank of gas in this bitch. You know what I'm saying? And as you see, I'm all over the place. I'm mobile. I was in Tennessee last week, in Michigan this week. I could be in your motherfucking face next week. Ho ass boy. I love talking that shit, bro. I love it. I feel like I feel like I've been standing behind a $5,000 door down in motherfucker where you used to stay in PC land, just kicking that motherfucker. Yeah, motherfucker, I'm gonna get your fucking ass. He like to talk shit, man. One day somebody's gonna kick his ass. Okay, motherfucker. And a lot of motherfuckers think it's funny as fuck that this old motherfucker's clowning you bitches. I think it is. I think it's funny as a motherfucker. Seriously. What y'all like in your 30s, early 40s and shit? I'm 55. I turned 55 years old this year. The most seasoned elder out up in this motherfucking bitch, straight outside like a motherfucker, still telling you what the fuck I think. You know what I'm saying? And y'all are gonna believe a lying motherfucker that just wants to fit in so bad with y'all, he'll fucking snake out a fucking person that he was supposed to be loyal to. I took his ass to the fucking Outlaw Nation Music Fest. He wouldn't have met none of you motherfuckers if it wasn't for me. Fuck, that was his way fucking in. And you motherfuckers, man, crazy. That's fine by me though. Damn, that's just good, baby. And then I guess Triple T was watching a different video, or he must have just edited what he felt necessary in order to make me look less than. Who's Chris? Look here. One down, more to go. I thought they don't catch me at the next show. Why? Chris said, look here. This is the chronological order of things. Okay. This is the chronological order of things. Mud Daddy and Chris fell out last year. Last year, Mud Daddy and Chris fell out. And Mud Daddy kind of told me why. Okay. And nobody doesn't have to believe it. Okay. But when you finally do talk to Chris, if you do, and I'm not saying chase him down because I don't think people should have been bugging him in the first place. And the only reason people started bugging him in the first place, and that's what caused the separation between him and Mud Daddy, is because Mud Daddy put his fucking information on the internet without his fucking permission and put it on fucking Chop Easy's wall where trolls and shit could get to it. And once people found out that that was the dude that gave me the ambulance, all hell broke loose. Simple as that. He was the nailed it advertisement on fucking Chop Easy's wall. He didn't know that Mud Daddy took it upon himself to put that up there. Ask him that. Ask him that question. You're so concerned about finding the truth. Ask him, hey, did you know that Mud Daddy put your ad up on fucking Chop Easy's wall before he did it? Did he ask you, or did you ask him to do that? He'll tell you, no, he didn't. That's one of the reasons they fell out. What other reason? I don't know. That's between brothers, and they're not brothers at all. You know what I'm saying? And I don't care what his reasoning for having there's no fucking video, bro. Ain't no video at all. You know, it's not even fucking, that's not even entertainable. They want you to entertain that, but what if? What if there is? Why do you want to? Okay, but what if there is a tooth fairy? There isn't. There isn't. I don't care if he's going live with Chris. Him going live with Chris doesn't show the video. I didn't talk to Chris. What's he? That doesn't matter. Triple T. You stand with Mud Daddy. You stand with a liar. You stand with a liar. And don't nobody hide or block Triple T. You know what I'm saying? You stand with a liar, T. He admitted last night. The only reason I asked Mud Daddy would he testify is because I couldn't get a hold of Chris. And I didn't want to bug him. But Chris did say he was going to invest. Simple as that. Now, where's the video of me asking him and telling him I'm going to pay him $30,000, T? Where's that at? Let's take it in. Let's take it into contextual consideration here, and let's bring it all together. 7, 8 months ago, or 9 months ago, right? 9 months ago, Mud Daddy said he recorded me trying to offer him $30,000 total to lie in court. 9 months ago. You mean to tell me he's been sitting on a video for 9 months? Have you seen it? Triple T, have you seen any video? Have you seen a video, Triple T? Have you seen a video? Have you seen a video, Tim, of me offering Mud Daddy $30,000 to lie? The answer, Tim, since you're hesitating, is no. I'm not a. So let's take this into consideration, Tim. Mud Daddy, who's really close to Lori, really close to Nuggy and Stone Panda and Slinko and all the people in your chat and everybody that doesn't like me, right? The guy that's wormed his way into y'all's good graces, right? He's been sitting on a video of me for 9 months where I supposedly offered him $30,000 to lie. I'm waiting to get struck by lightning because that's about as likely to happen as me believing what the fuck you're trying to believe. So, why would he need to bring Chris on this morning and talk to Chris about anything if there's this video that existed of me asking him to lie? And Chris, let's break this down. Chris wasn't spoken to. I didn't speak to Chris about talking in court at all. Okay. I did not speak to Chris at all. He said 10K, then 20K. Add that up, Tim. I'll wait for you. Look here. You got the 2 and a 0. The 0 remains there, and the 2 plus the 1 equals 3. That's a total of 30K, Tim. You know what I'm saying? I know this new math might have you confused, but yeah, 10K plus 20K equals 30K. That's right. Now, him bringing Chris on his live stream to involve him in all the shit that he has nothing to do with is subterfuge. That's subterfuge. You know what I'm saying? That's subterfuge. Why? What does he not write? Just play the video. Just play the video, man. You ain't got to say, well, and I got this as evidence, and I got that. Where's the fucking video? You know what I mean? Now, all I asked Mud Daddy, since I couldn't get a hold of Chris, now you seem to know about so much about my offers, huh, Tim? There was no offers. And let me ask you this. Okay, I offered $10,000. Then I offered $20,000. Let me be back real quick. Man, I got $137 here and 56 cents. Where the fuck am I going to get the first $10,000 to pay him? Hold up. I got an extra dollar. Can I put that towards the $20,000 I offered him? You're talking about a man that was living in his mama's trailer fresh off of crack. Where the fuck am I going to get 20,000 of anything to give him? I am staying on track. Hey, I am staying on track. I am staying on track, but I'm trying to figure out where this fantasy money came from. Was I going to play him? Am I paying him in Monopoly money? You mean did I ask him straight faced? That's all I want. Did I come up and say, "Hey, bro, I'm going to give you $10,000 if you lie in court for me"? Oh yeah, sure, I got it here, right here in my back pocket. Signed statement. Yes, that just signed right there. How am I going to offer something I ain't got and something everybody in the world knows I ain't got? Everybody in the world. See, hearsay, Tim. That's what he said. That's what he said. That's what he said. I'm just going off what he said. I'm just going off what he said. Why do you keep on going off what he says? That's what fucks shit up, man. You're going off of what he said. But you don't want to go off of what he said last night. That expunges the whole thing. Where's Robert at? I don't see his name. You want me to chase my integrity. You want me to defend my position when it's defensible throughout. And defend and defensible are two different things. Thank you. Look it up. My position is totally defensible. I'm standing on righteousness and the truth. He's a snake trying to invoke irrelevant issues by, oh, I got Chris coming up. Oh, just play the video, bro. I give you permission. Play this 9-month-old video of me fucking committing a felony. Let the world see it for the piece of shit I truly am. Come on. I'm surprised my motherfucking old porns haven't been leaked yet. As much as y'all are digging, y'all want to go to the right side so I can put you up on some game. Y'all want to see the real fucking exposés of Uncle Dub? There's a few of them out there, bro. I used to get that bag on that shit. You know what I'm saying? For real, for real. You know what I'm saying? I mean, if you really want to get deep into it and find out what I really look like, you know what I'm saying? You just ain't watching the right videos. Oh, we're gonna expose Dub today. No, that's on XNXX. Go look up Uncle Dub. Never mind. So last night, I get up there, this squirming ass dude sitting in the dark corner, finally beating around the bush. Now let's get this. He's going to bring Chris on. Why? So Chris can tell the truth? I mean, what's he going to get Chris to say, that he doesn't like me? The truth is, Chris said he was going to invest. And then after that, I couldn't get in touch with him. I gave him the wrench already. Starlight, what are you talking about? Ain't nobody bringing nothing to Marcus. He's right there inside sleeping. What are you talking about? I'm telling y'all like this. You support somebody that's lying to fit in. I know that him and Chris are not brothers. Him and Chris were estranged for quite a while last year. And I couldn't get a hold of Chris. And I tried to get Mud Daddy to get a hold of Chris. He said that him and Chris kind of fell out. And I was like, why? And he said that he put Chris's logo up on Chop Easy's wall without Chris's permission. And Chris started getting fucked up phone calls. I don't know anything after that. I still haven't been able to get in touch with Chris. So I don't know what he's talking to Chris about. The last time I spoke to Chris, when he was up in St. Louis picking up some merchandise from me, was, oh, are we still on? You going to invest? Yeah, hell yeah. I went down and picked up the ambulance. After I picked up the ambulance, him and my daddy kind of fell out. I was doing my thing, and we didn't speak. And that was it. And then I talked to Mud Daddy. I was like, man, can you get a hold of Chris? I went down there to take Mud Daddy some. Are we still with the t-shirts? Yeah, to take him some t-shirts. Okay, I went to take Mud Daddy some t-shirts. And while I was down there, I said, hey, Mud Daddy, can you get a hold of Chris yet? And he's like, no. I said, well, hey, when I go to trial, can I call you to testify? So, and because and he said, for what? I said, because you introduced me to Chris, who gave me the ambulance. You're the connection. I said, you were there when Chris said he was going to invest. I can't get a hold of Chris. Will you testify to say that Chris said he was going to invest? That's it. Last night he said Chris was going to invest. Why do I need him to lie? Seriously, though. Why do I need him to lie? I don't need him to lie. I couldn't get a hold of Chris. Neither could he. Now, my trial isn't until October. I might be able to subpoena Chris and get him deposed. That's still possible. You guys are fucking jumping the gun, jumping to conclusions. Let me think of another jump. Go ahead and jump. You motherfuckers just jumping all over the place, trying to slam me on some business that ain't none of yours. I ain't slapping him. I ain't putting my hands on him at all. I honestly just want to live my life and do what the fuck I'm doing out here to get this radio station and website going, because it's a bad motherfucker. It's drama free. And if you don't know about it, it's FAFO100radio.com. You can hear it, you can see it, and you can speak it. Yeah. Create your profile today. Start earning money. Start recruiting other members. Hear it, see it, speak it. FAFO Radio, FAFO100radio.com. That's what I'm here promoting. And yeah, me and Hickerbilly did see each other yesterday. Sure did. Neither one of us backed down or punked out or ran or no bitch shit like that. He realized that I'm a lot different in person, and he admitted that. He's like, damn, Dub, you really are different. He goes, I can tell you're not a tweaker now that I'm around you in person. He goes, but on video, you get real amped and amplified. I said, yeah, well, I can give you the energy that you're asking for. I said, when you're getting hounded by so many people that don't even know you, that want to throw you under the bus, accuse you of this, call you this, makeup, call you crackhead, this, you're fucking retard, all that other type of shit. Yeah, well, you know what? All that trolling to a person that has I'm not going to say a public personality, but I am a content creator that puts myself out there. So you got to be ready to take it. You know what I'm saying? It comes with it. But when I give it back, people say, oh, he's crashing out. No, I'm just not a keyboard warrior. I don't have a keyboard in my hand. You know what I'm saying? I'm doing what you're doing behind your keyboard. You know what I'm saying? I'm just doing it so everybody can see it. Can't nobody see you scary ass motherfuckers hiding behind your keyboard. Do it. You need to get up here and do it with your chest. You know what I'm saying? That's the facts. Now, back to what I was saying about me and Hickerbilly. When I pulled up, I was surprised as a motherfucker to see him. Mark didn't tell me. But that was cool. Jumped out. What's up, bro? You know what I'm saying? I'll take this ass whooping right now. I guess this is where it was coming at. You know? But the only people I've ever talked fucking shit on are people that have talked shit on me. That's facts. I don't go out of my way to disrespect people unless they've disrespected me. Now, the level of disrespect, we can gauge it and we can measure it, but disrespect is disrespect. No one talks bad about you. No, you're absolutely right. Everybody adores me. I'm raised up in every conversation. In every topic of discussion, it's like, is there anything enlightening we can speak of? Well, yeah, let's talk about Uncle Dub. Yeah, that happens all over the world. They're chanting my tune. They're singing my melody. Right? No. Yeah, very reciprocal when it comes to fucking disrespect. I can give it back. Simple as that. Do I want to fight a motherfucker? No, not really. I don't even know the motherfuckers I'm disrespecting. But in reality, they don't know me either. So touche. Turn around. It's fair play, bro. If that's how we're going to do it on the internet. But we all have real lives. I'm out here living mine. And if I get caught in the crossfire in the process of living my life, so be it. I'm out here living it. My haters are sitting back watching it. Big difference. Now I'm going to do this motherfucking rousing hit. And hopefully get lit. And then I'm going to tap on that window and say, wake up, police. Motherfucker, wake Mark Paddock up. Raid. He's looking out the window. That's his partner. No, I'm not single. I done got my pants all wet. My ass is wet like a motherfucker, yo. You don't see a wet ass? I'm sure this is how my girlfriend looks after I get through turning her on. Oh, wet ass. Oh, wet ass, boy. My ass wet as a motherfucker, bro. My shit's wet, wet. I'm talking about like sticky wet. I'm talking about my butthole wet. All the way through my drawers wet. Motherfucker, I got motherfucking Scooby Dooby Doo. Where are you? Hey, you know where the Scooby snacks are at? Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. Yeah, they bunch of Scooby snacks up in that motherfucker. Yeah. Scooby Dooby Doo. Looking ass boy. I gotta go in here. I might have to see if they got a dryer so I can take these pants off and dry them. I just bought these pants from the motherfucking Walmart. I went to Walmart, bought me a razor, bought me a Nirvana shirt, and a pair of Wranglers, boy. We got JT Films right there sleeping. We got Beer Chugging Bob right there. Gonna kill me. You got narcotic down there. I'm gonna kill you, Dove. Let me go down in my motherfucking my dungeon. This ain't my dungeon. This is the dungeon I've been awarded to be in while I'm down here. Whoa. Okay, yeah. That's what I'm talking about. Oh yeah. Look at this. I got a heater right here on the floor. You hear it? I'm gonna sit it right here in this chair, and then I'm gonna stand in front of that motherfucker, and it's gonna dry my ass right off. Watch. You're gonna stand here for a while. Well, I just cleaned my underwear. Oh my goodness. Shit, no, 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 no. What's he doing? He's drying his ass on motherfucking YouTube. I love this shit. I love it. Oh my goodness. The wilder, the fucking crazier I fucking do shit, man, the fucking, the funnier I think it is. Because I even laugh at my ass. I don't care if somebody else is laughing at me. I laugh at me, motherfucker. I think it's hilarious. Fuck. Motherfucker drying his ass on fucking YouTube. Did you see how wet my ass was? Though? My ass wet as motherfucker. Hey, don't be looking at people stealing and shit, man. It's not finished. You know what I'm saying? Don't be making fun of shit. Don't be no cruel ass motherfuckers. This is not my house. You know, these are real people that allow me to fucking stay in their place for free. And I'm much thankful because it would have cost me fucking hundreds of fucking dollars to be here this weekend if it wasn't for the Muddy Water Gang putting me up. And he may have a basement ceiling that's fucked up, but he owned two houses. You know what I mean? I stay in my mama's trailer, so I can't say shit. I'm sitting there holding the motherfucking. I'm surprised it's running while I'm holding it like this. Usually they like stop on your. Oh, but if like they tip over sideways, they do that, huh? God damn. You know what it boils down to? It boils down to where's the fucking video, bro? Man. No, I'm not. Look, if ifs were fifths, we'd all be drunk. You know as well as I do that they've been hating me all year, and we still haven't seen this motherfucking mysterious fucking dub offers $20,000 video. Oh, you was gonna give it? Okay. And I was just so sure to get one. We know life's gonna be all right. We know life's gonna be all right. We know. But here's the thing, Tim. You jump to conclusions and you bounce on hearsay. That's not good journalistic behavior. You got to dot all your I's and cross all your T's. Do the what's, when's, where, woulds, and what's, why's, and how's, and all that other type of shits. When you're doing your diligent research on topic discussion, you're run with, well, that's what he said. That's not a good defense for a journalist. If you're the new country rap news, and I've heard you say that before, the country rap news, and you already know that Caesar been doing that for years. But if you are any semblance of country rap media bringing the news, you should have checks and balances and be able to figure out who's capping and who's got the receipts before you bring it to your YouTube streets. Because you're running off of hearsay. I stand with hearsay. So just do us a favor, man. When that release of the video gets delayed for some reason, hey, hey, hey. No, I did not. I said, what if I didn't say the video is real? I said, what if? So, what if? What if? What if? No, he hasn't. Hey, gotcha, man. He hasn't seen a video. Neither has Lori. Neither has Chop. No one's seen this video. It's been 9 months. It's been 9 months. But now, Tim, I stand with Mud Daddy. Go ahead. You stand with a liar. If that's all you're, if that's what you mean, if that's what you expect us to believe, because he says he's got this video. I'm calling bullshit. You're standing with the person with the video. Let's see how that stands up. I don't stand with nobody else on this social media shit, bro. I stand with FAFO 100 and what I'm bringing. All that other, I stand with this, I stand with that. No, man. I stand on what I know to be true. And I know I'm true. Isn't it kind of strange that last night was the first time you heard of a video, Tim? And then all of a sudden, the next morning, you stand with that? That's not a good move, bud. Let me tell you why. Because you took the ball and ran with it. See, but you can't believe that that was first because your wife did a good old 90-minute expose talking about the whole incident. You know what I'm saying? Which is crazy as fuck to me. A bunch of people that my business is none of theirs in the first place. You know what I'm saying? My legal litigation has nothing to do with any of them. Right. And last night it was disclosed that Chris said he was going to invest in my business. Mud Daddy did admit that. I didn't need Mud Daddy to lie. You said I crashed out last night. I didn't crash out. Mud Daddy was getting a little crashy. Mud Daddy was the one that was getting a little tongue tied and twisted and didn't really know where he wanted to take it. I was well preserved. If you thought last night was any semblance of a crash out, Tim, you must not have ever seen me really crash out before, bro. You know what I'm saying? And I understand that. That's fine. I don't wish to crash out, and you guys aren't going to get me to crash out. See, what's going on is you guys are really pulling hard to try to get me to look less than again, right in the middle of out here taking care of business. Check this out. What people say with their own words can be misconstrued and taken out of context and twisted around very easily. You guys are very good manipulators at doing stuff like that. Yeah, you do not. Uh, you do not play the whole thing. You take bits and pieces. You take a piece of this. Oh, well, then he said this, and then you take a piece of this. Then he said this, and then you try to make it into your own paragraph. You can't take a sentence out of this paragraph, two words out of that paragraph, a sentence out of this paragraph, and then try to piece it all together and say that's the meaning of it. Just like last night when I said, well, see, he admitted it right there. And when I jumped out, and that's why I had to get back up on your live feed because you made an assumption. You ran with something. You took the bits and pieces of what I said and drew your own conclusion. Is what you did, right? You draw your own conclusions based on the pieces you want to take out of it. You assumed last night that the reason I jumped off after admitting that I tried to get mugged out. I didn't. Check this out. You think that rats have to tell the truth? A rat doesn't have to tell the truth. A rat can tell a lie to tell on you. It doesn't have to be the truth they're telling. You think just because, well, oh, he's a rat. Well, if he's ratting, then he must be telling the truth. No, those two don't go together. Why? That's not how. That's not how you rationalize. And if that's your rationalization technique, you're slipping there, bud. That's not how you rationalize. That's not how you can't make that assessment. Well, if he's a rat, then he must be telling the truth. No, He's a lion snake ass rat. He's a bunch of rodents and varmints and fucking slithering things. Just take any one that you want and run with it. You support either one. Either you support a rat or you support a snake. Either way, it's a piece of shit that you're standing with. Simple as that. And I know that what I'm saying is true. But let's do it. Let's draw from point A all the way through the little particulars to where this makes just total sense. Okay? I don't believe so. Gotcha, man. I don't believe so. But let's go through it. Mud Daddy and Chris Ballou and Chris Ballou's girlfriend wanted to get a bunch of tattoo work. Mud Daddy and them, they said they watched me all the time, this, that, and whatnot. Right? Uh, we did a bunch of tattoo work. While we were tattooing, Chris told me, he goes, man, I got an ambulance, man. It's just sitting at my house. I'm getting ready to try to get rid of it. Now I'll give it away. You know what I'm saying? Uh, uh, I'll give it. I'll give it away, and blah blah blah. We conducted business, and I tattooed them, and I went down and picked up the ambulance. After I picked up the ambulance, I brought it back home. Me and Chris were fine. Me and Chris spoke about him investing, and the one person that I could bring up that was there as an eyewitness when I picked up the ambulance from Chris and heard the conversation between me and Chris and heard Chris say that yeah, he still had plans to invest. That one person is J Devil, because J Devil's the one that drove the ambulance back. But I don't fuck with J Devil no more. And y'all know why. But J Devil was there. J Devil heard Chris tell it out of his mouth. So why don't you go interview J Devil and ask J Devil about driving the ambulance back? Y'all want to get really fucking T going? A triple T, that's some real T there. You can get it from every angle. Yeah. J Devil, TJ Holmes' nemesis guy, the one that I cut off when I found out he was doing drugs. I kicked him out of my existence. Ain't got no rap for you, homie. You're on that shit. He drove the ambulance back. He was there the day I went and picked it up. He stood right there and talked to Chris with me when I was talking to Chris about investing. Bring J Devil up on your panel. Do that. Because Mud Daddy wasn't there when we went to pick up the ambulance. That's another lie Mud Daddy likes to imply. Mud Daddy likes to imply that he had something to do with me getting the ambulance. Chris wasn't even fucking with Mud Daddy by then. They weren't even really talking. They weren't even talking. Yeah. Get J Devil up there and ask him. Hey, get up there, get J Devil up on your panel and ask him about picking up the ambulance and where was Mud Daddy and did he hear Chris Ballou talk to me about investing more money into the fucking business? Because he sure did. He sure did. I don't have no reason to lie about nothing. That's why I'm smiling like a fucking cat, like a motherfucking motherfucker, because I know I'm good. I know I'm good. All right. You know why? Because last night, your own Mud Daddy, who you stay, I'll stand with Mud Daddy. That just sounds, you need to take that down. That, and don't, please don't hashtag that. You know what I'm saying? That sounds fucking just stupid. I mean, what are you standing on? The fact that he's lying? I'm giving you the whole the truth. Giving you the honest to God's truth. And nothing I'm saying a lie. So let's continue. They give me the ambulance. Okay. Several months go by until August, until the fucking incident with Ryan. Right? Till the incident with Ryan. Now, me and Chris had spoke. Chris didn't want to invest until we had the iOS app and the apps out. They wanted to make sure the apps were up and running, to make sure there was an app with it and not just a radio station. That's the last thing when me and Chris and even Jay Devil was there during this conversation. He was like, when are the apps going? When you're going to get the apps and shit? You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I'm just now starting to do this. I didn't have a definitive answer for him. After the Ryan shit happens, I can't get a hold of Chris. I couldn't get a hold of Chris. I was still getting a hold of Mud Daddy because Mud Daddy still was getting some T-shirts from me. You know what I'm saying? Mud Daddy still liked my T-shirts. You know what I'm saying, because they fit so nice. And uh, so Mud Daddy still got a couple T-shirts from me. So we still had a ongoing relationship. We were talking and shit. So I go down to Mud Daddy's to take him some of my good T-shirts, and I ask him, "Can you get a hold of Chris?" And he's like, "No." I said, "Well, I got this fucking lawsuit going on with Ryan, bro. I was gonna try to see if I could get him to testify uh, about his plan to invest. And I can't get in touch with him. And you are the only one that knows for sure that Chris said he was going to invest in my business. You are the link. You can testify that yes, Chris gave Jeremy the ambulance. Chris said he was going to invest money. No, now we can't get hold of Chris. Now I need to give my daddy $20,000 to tell the truth. That's far fetched like a motherfucker. But here it is. 9 months later, this mysterious video is going to surface of me fucking offering $20,000 to fucking lie in federal court. Cool. Can't wait. Can I set my alarm? Is there any can I send out a link so we can fucking wait patiently? Seriously. People go to any length to try to smear somebody. You know, people go to hella lengths to try to smear somebody. But you mean to tell me that they've been sitting on a goddamn fucking video of me offering $20,000 to lie, but now he's got to bring Chris up on a live stream? Why? What does that have anything to do? What does that have anything to do with he's got a fucking video of me telling him something? Chris ain't gonna be able to testify to that. What is he gonna bring Chris up there for? To say, I don't like Dub, man. I just don't like Dub. What? But did you tell Dub you was gonna invest in his business? That's the question. Yeah, you're my hero, my daddy. Even though you couldn't bring the receipts. You guys support people that don't bring the receipts, people that run off at the mouth, people that fucking run with hearsay. Well, I heard him say that he said that she said that they said this. That shit you're smoking got you paranoid, Dub. No, it doesn't, Tim. It's THC. It doesn't get me paranoid. It gets me stoned. It gets me funny. And I'm being civil. You know what I'm saying? I'm being somewhat civil. But you cannot gaslight me. I know what I know. And if this whole ass motherfucking boy can, yeah, I don't care if he gets motherfucking Mother Teresa on the goddamn panel. So fucking, didn't I tell you the truth, the whole truth? Shut the fuck up. Dub's Mud Daddy's going live. He's gonna have Chris up there, man. We all know I never talked to Chris. I never spoke to Chris. What's he gonna have Chris up there to say? That's what they call, if you want to know tactics to avoid accountability, right? Let me tell you something. The tactics to avoid accountability is a section in a criminal thinking course, and a tactic to avoid accountability is invoking irrelevant issues. And when you invoke an irrelevant issue, such as Chris is coming up on the panel, what's that got to do with that's irrelevant? And that's you're trying to invoke. You're trying to throw subterfuge to avoid accountability for a video that has supposedly existed for 9 months. Next thing we're gonna hear is he went back to his place and his wife deleted it or got rid of it while he was moved out or something. It's not going to be. He's not going to be able to find it now because he's locked out. That's what's going to happen to the video. The video is going to mysteriously. Oh, you know what? My wife got rid of all that shit while I was gone. You want to bet? I know the next move, motherfuckers. I done played suckers before. I know how they work. Because he said last night, get the video. It's locked over and die. That's going to be the that. Let that be the reason. Let that be the reason. Let that be the reason. Since the separation, he didn't have access to it. She did something with it. You heard it here first. You heard it here first. But his wife erased it. I believe he had it. Yeah, yo, yeah, I totally believe he had it. But yeah, she erased all his shit when she was pissed off at him. She'd still have it. You know what I'm saying? It's going to be something, yo. Oh yeah, they gonna move the goalpost. Look here. Look, we gonna come. He gonna come with. Oh, I went over to there, and then my wife had deleted shit off the computer or some shit. I couldn't get it. It only keeps it for fucking 6 months, and then it automatically deletes it. I didn't know that. I thought it was okay. Yeah, yep, yep. Motherfucker, if motherfucker had a video like that, hit that motherfucker on a hard drive, on his telephone, on his laptop, hit that motherfucker, hey, look at this video of Dub. That motherfucker had that video everywhere. That motherfucker wouldn't have had that motherfucker unaccessible. The fuck on. Narcotics right upstairs. Tell him, wake your ass up. Wake your ass up. Wake your ass up. My ass is fucking wet as a mother. Ass wet. Don't forget that your ass is wet. With the dope rhymes I spit. Did I already admit the conversation happened? What conversation is in question? What conversation are we speaking upon? Did I ask my daddy to testify in court? Yeah, I did. Did I ask him to lie? No, I didn't. Did I ask him to testify that I lost contact with Chris Ballou? Yes. Did I ask him to testify that he knew Chris Ballou gave me the ambulance? Yes. Did I ask him to testify that he knew Chris Ballou had intentions of investing in my business? Yes. All that's true. I didn't need him to lie about any of it. Last night, he admitted, yes, Chris said he was going to invest. That was it. We couldn't get a hold of Chris. My daddy's the next witness that can corroborate that Chris was going to invest. I don't direct the witness's statements. Are you asking if it's leading? Well, let the counsel, let the fucking defense counsel object to that. Are you defense counsel? It's totally legal. And I wasn't leading the witness. You don't direct the witness's statement. Go back and watch episode 6 of season 3 of fucking Perry Mason and study that there before you come back with your fucking legal rhetoric. Witness tampering? No, that's not witness tampering. It's not witness coaching. It's not witness tampering. And you know what they call that in legal terms? It's called deposing. And no, we weren't taking a legal deposition. I was asking if he was found well uh, uh, founded in his statements of support in what I was asking. That's not coaching. That's not coercion. That's not leading. It's not misleading. What are you referring to? Don't go there, please, man. Asking somebody if they'll testify. Yeah, you're looking for witnesses. Did you see what happened? Will you testify? I'm not asking you to lie. I'm asking you to tell what you know. You ain't got to lie. Are these facts? Did you introduce me to Chris Ballou? Yes. Did he give me an ambulance? Yes. Did he say he was going to invest? Yes. Can either one of us get in touch with him right now? No. All true. Next. You guys realize Chris wasn't my only investor. You guys are taking it to the chin, thinking that without Chris and without Mud Daddy, there is no case. Chris was just one potential investor. My real money investor came back in the scene and is back on board right now. My real money investor, the one that initially left back in August when they didn't think I was going to succeed, when they thought that fucking Ryan put the nail in my coffin, that investor, they're back on board and they're testifying. What the fuck is wrong with some of y'all? You think, oh, he didn't have Mud Daddy to fucking lie for him. He didn't have a case. No case. He wasn't my only potential investor. What do you think? Just because I had Chris saying he was going to invest, he was the only person I had locked in? You guys are stretching out assumptions there. You're making assumptions, drawing conclusions, basing your evidence on hearsay that is uncorroborable. That's a flimsy ass. Throw that shit out. You get a clown case, bro. Mama G is not my main investor. Mama G's not getting fucking subpoenaed. Mama G's not getting deposed. These people are fucking ridiculous. That's what's crazy. That's what's crazy is that they draw conclusions. Well, if they don't have Chris to testify, then he doesn't have a case. No, you're assuming that Chris was my only investor, and no, he wasn't. I just had I just had an investor. I just recently had an investor drop off serious cake. I mean, some serious cake. You know what I'm saying? More cake than I got because I'm just a business owner. I'm basically unemployed. You know what I'm saying? I'm basically unemployed. I'm basically unemployed. But that $13,113.26 that I still have in my business account, that FAFO 100 Media LLC, right? That right there, that's from an investor. And that's from the investor that jumped off the ship last August, that is subpoenaed, that will be testifying. They're back on board. Yeah, they're back on board because they see me pull it, go from a nosedive straight back to the sky, is what they seen in real time. Yeah, I got them back on board. We patched things up. But that still doesn't negate the fact that if I would have had their initial investment back when my app launched, it could have taken off. So I still got a lawsuit. And come to think of it, I was just trying to patent it with Chris, patent it a little bit and have more witnesses, more people that did were potential investors. But my bigger financial investor, the one that I went and sued about, the one that made me, I gotta sue this motherfucker because that's how serious of an investor I lost. Oh, they're back on board. And now you see how why I got so mad to sue. Why did I get mad enough to sue last year? Because I was losing that kind of money right here. You see this kind of money right now that I got in my account? You noticed the other day that I just spent $10,000 on a fucking printer, right? You know, we just spent $10,000 on the ambulance and the fucking tent and shit right there. That's 20,000 right there. You know that, right? I got the receipts. That wasn't my money. That was my investor's money. The same investor that I lost last year when that video was made. That's why I was so mad, and that's why I went and sued a motherfucker. Not because Mud Daddy's friend, who I couldn't get a hold of, said he wasn't going to fucking invest. That's not strong enough to file a suit on. My convictions, my reason for filing a lawsuit was because I lost that money there. But now that money's back on board. But imagine what I could have done with this investor 9 months ago if they would have stayed on with me. If I would have had this kind of money behind me 9 months ago, I'd have flown right past motherfuckers and been doing things in this game. And hella fucking shit. Good things come to those that wait. Persevere, stick through it, stay determined. And what they witnessed and what they saw is me go from a straight. They thought, check this out. Ryan made the video. That shit went viral on my birthday, 1 million views on my birthday. Then the next day, somebody telling me I'm not going to be able to invest. And me knowing that I'm not going to be able to invest was going to cost me thousands of dollars that I got right now. That's why I went and filed a lawsuit. Because I lost real tangible money. Not no fantasy shit, somebody that y'all are on here fucking talking about. But you go ahead, support that narrative and shit. That's cool. That's fine. I stand with Mud Daddy, the man with the video who asked me to lie and all that other type of shit. Okay, we're waiting on the video. Yeah, that could have been dropped. Drop the video. I just first heard about it yesterday, so don't blame me. Well, since you just first heard about it, you sure jumped on its bandwagon quick. All you gotta do is hear about it one time. Oh, if it's something negative about Dub, I'm all for it. But guess what? My investor, yeah, they're gonna be to testify at my trial in October. But just because they're back on board doesn't mean I don't have a lawsuit no more. Well, if he's back on board, then no, yeah, no, that's not how it works. If I would have had $30,000 to $50,000 last August, it would have been a different ball game. It would have been a different ball game. But I guess things come when they're supposed to. I guess things come when they're supposed to, and things happen in the courts. You know, absolutely nothing happens in God's world by mistake. It's as it is as it is supposed to be. It is meant for this time. No other time was appropriate because it didn't happen at any other time. It's happening now. So, and I got a lot of responsibility on my shoulders right now. A lot of responsibility. I ain't no fucking crash out crackhead. If I was a fucking crash out fucking crackhead, I wouldn't have all this fucking money fucking being responsible for fucking shit that I'm trying to fucking build and put together. I mean, you don't have to like me. I ain't trying to win no motherfucking popularity contest from a damn motherfucking stranger that I don't even know in person. So it ain't even like that. So you can cool. You don't like me. I'm not even worried about it. You know, for real. But I didn't need my daddy to lie. I got an investor, and it ain't got nothing to do with the man we took care of for 17 years passing away. Guarantee you that. And if there was somebody out there, that had real money to bet, I'm talking about would stand on it and say, I got $5,000 that says you got that money from blah, 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 I'd prove them wrong. Because I got the receipts of where the money's coming from. And the person who's putting up the money would probably come to the forefront and say, yeah, no, let's kill this shit. But it ain't nobody's business. When my witness comes forward at trial, if anybody's there, you'll see who my investor was. You'll see who my investor was. They'll be at the trial. You'll see them before you see some video from Mutt Daddy. I'll tell you that much. Bro, the dude is fucking, I can't call it. I can't call that. I don't know what he brings, you know. We know what he brings. It's just somebody that's against me. So if it's anti-dub, it's acceptable. He doesn't bring anything tangible to the country rap community. I mean, not at all. I gotta um we got 20 more QR clicks from Big Murph last night. Jenny, we got 20 more QR clicks from Big Murph last night. We've developed a system, y'all, that is so fucking dope. We have artists that we sponsored on tour that promote our radio station for us, right? And we supply them with a stack of QR code stickers that say, I'm going to show you what it says. You see that? It says Big Murph sent me. Now let me tell you right here. I go here. Total QR scans, 85. 85. You see that? Now we also have merch commission, merch gross sales, merch net sales, merch order count, merch units sold, total clicks, total signups, updated April 18th. That's the last time somebody clicked. It was April 18th at 12:22 a.m. Okay, after midnight. You know what I'm saying? And that's all attributed to Big Murph's page. Now you got 501 price. Right. These are active users, bonus earnings, content creation, conversion rates, created display names, estimated earnings. Somebody said feed the horses. Well, you know what? When somebody said feed the horses, Uncle Dub takes that shit serious. So we got 85 QR scans. Now watch this. Let's go here. Now we have 85 QR scans, right? I'm going to scan this QR code real quick. Boom. I just scanned the QR code. It takes you to Big Murph's page, right?
What's up, y'all? Big Murph here. I'd like to shout out FAFO 100 Radio. It's available in your app store. Go check it out.
So it scans that. But now I had 85. I had 85. Now I go back over here. Boom. I got 86. Now we got 86 QR scans. Okay. We got 86 QR scans. What the system that I've implemented is not only can we count every time somebody scans one of his stickers, we know if they create a profile, we know if they spend money, we know how much money they spend, and we know how much of the profits to give him. Yeah, we do profit sharing around here for onboarding active users. You see what that means? I'm going to have a network of artists with their own collections, with their own QR codes, with their own ability to onboard people into the FAFO 100 community. And in doing so, they're securing a future passive income, which can grow dependent on how many people scan their QR codes. And if you put a QR code up in public, it's just just stick it at a bus stop. If somebody scans that QR code and goes into our system, they come in under your code. Meaning, once they create content, once they sign up and get assigned a UID, they forever are your recruit. Now, I didn't go off. I didn't go off, bro. I'm taking care of business, man. I mean, I'm seriously out here trying to fucking make shit pop. I'm out here trying to, network and put bags in people's pockets for real, for real. And you guys are fucking. I don't even know. I'm not even entertaining none of that. I got to figure out what my set's gonna be today. I'm performing tonight, man. You know what I'm saying? I got a show to do. Unexpected. I took an OG spot. We got one OG dropped out. I had to take an OG spot. All I'm saying is that I don't, nor did I ever need Mud Daddy to tell a lie. He admitted it last night. If you listen to what he said, I said to him, and I quote, did Chris Ballou say he was going to invest in FAFO 100? He beat around the bush. He didn't want to answer it. I don't know why. Did he? That's all we need to know. Did he? Did Chris Ballou say he was going to invest in FAFO? And then ultimately he responded, yes, he did. He admitted. But I'm still a fucking liar. I'm still the motherfucker that's okay, man. If that's the narrative that you guys are trying to push, then of course I can't convince you otherwise. But I don't. The beautiful thing about the whole ordeal is I don't need to convince you otherwise. Ain't that the best part about the whole conversation? The whole conversation that we're having right now. I mean, it's cool, it's fun, it's entertaining. But ultimately, I don't need to fucking convince nobody about a motherfucking thing. And I can tell you this much. Waiting on a video that was supposedly made 9 months ago. And I'm giving you a heads up that you're going to get a stall tactic. We call these stall tactics. Motherfuckers going to use a stall tactic, and then there's going to be an excuse invoked. And then it's going to be a believable excuse because it's going to tie into his relationship status and inability to access certain records and certain files off of computers because somehow his wife fucking did something or whatever. Guarantee it's coming. Just stay tuned and you'll see. And when it unfolds, like I'm telling you right now, or if it doesn't unfold that way, it'll get swept under the fucking carpet. And they'll move the goalpost and forget it ever happened and come up with another reason for you guys to hate this motherfucker right here. And that's facts. That's the fact. That's the fact, Jack. Don't know how to react. Put him on the back. 50 ways to attack. I'll be blazing a track. How y'all doing? How y'all doing? How you doing? What's up, mom? We'll tie you up next time you get talking. No, they didn't see you. I'm sitting this motherfucker here. It's raining out here, bro. It's rainy and shit. I'll be right back. You know what? I'll be right back. All right. Ugh. It's gonna be a while. We're going to a fucking. I guess there's another meet and greet going on. You know what? I'll be right back. Okay. Oh. I realized a long time ago that life wasn't always going to be easy, especially when you're this sexy. Some things are going to become obstacles in your way that you're going to have to overcome. The path isn't always going to be straight and narrow. Sometimes it's going to be a rocky road, but I can walk it and talk it. One more, maybe another. How about this? What about this? Hold on, watch this. I'm trying to look sexy and shit. What you laughing about? I mean, I thought it was looking fucking kind of. I keep one hand on the Bible. I keep one hand on the gun. Should I do that song tonight? You don't think so? Maybe not. I don't know what I'm gonna do tonight. I'm gonna do a set. What song should I do? Fine Lines has definitely got to be in there. I might do Fine Lines. Might do Fine Lines. Uh, One hand. Uh, Found a Way. And I don't know, maybe Alive. Hey, look here. Me and Mark Haddock had a nice conversation last night after everything. After all the live feeds ended, me and Mark Haddock sat up for about a half an hour talking about the whole thing. I broke it all the way down to him. Mark was like, "Man, you can tell me the truth." I'm like, "Bro, I'm telling you down this guy's truth." He goes, "I believe you, bro." Look here, man. Let's get without catching a case, because what I'm saying isn't catch casing, isn't catching a case. Okay, isn't case catching. I'm not case catching right now. But let's just break it down. Okay, this motherfucker broke loyalty. He tried to throw me under the bus. And this is a motherfucker that has conducted motherfucking activity with me like a motherfucker. Gonna fucking run on some motherfucking Fed shit. Talking about perjury in a federal case. And this motherfucker then got packs. The fuck are you talking about? And on some real shit, some of y'all support that shit. The fact is, I never had that dude lie about a motherfucking thing. He didn't need to lie. It's simple and plain. We couldn't get a hold of Chris, and I didn't know how to get a hold of him. My daddy said he didn't know how to get a hold of him. So what's the next best thing? My daddy, will you tell the court that you introduced me to Chris, and Chris said he was going to invest? That's all I need you to do. I don't need him to say nothing else. He wasn't an investor. And you notice that ever since all this came out, he never said that I was an investor. He's always talking about Chris. But you guys want to fucking support that fucking shit. I'm never talking bad on you. Look here. You gonna believe? See, that's the thing is people believe what they hear. I never talk negative on you, Sarah. Not at all. Mm-mm. Not at all. Even when people said she's over there, I said, look, I don't care where anybody goes or whatever chats they're in. You know, not at all. Never, never at all. Nope. Never mentioned you to any body in any chats or any DMs or anything like that, Sarah. Yeah. One thing is I'm not switched up, haven't switched up, haven't treated anybody differently, haven't come with any stories. I haven't even come to you and tried to get you to uh go against anybody. I've never said anything negative about Sarah. Negative, nothing at all. They'll create shit. They'll take a clip of something small and say that's what was meant and the intentions and try to spin a narrative, Sarah. No one's ever said anything negative about you. In fact, you can ask. I'll go look at my fucking. We can go look, Jenny. Go look in the conversation with John Connor in our FAFO 100 conversation chat thread and find where I was talking about Sarah Satterfield and all the other girls that uh, support and music and independent music and people that could be good supporters of the music that would stay away from the drama and go find out where that is because I know it's in there. Yeah, we spoke highly of you, Sarah, in our own chat. I'm not about that negativity shit. You can't find proof because there is none. There is no proof of me talking negatively about you. Not at all. And there's no proof of Mud Daddy's saying that I tried to get him to lie about anything. There'll be, oh, he deleted the video. He really did make a video. No, I didn't. Feeding the algorithm. I don't even. Was that some type of comment I made about? Is that like the name of a video? The headline or the Sarah? Look, I have. We'll find the receipts. I think this smile that you see right here. I love these moments because these moments are when I prove how real Dub really is. When people try to smear Dub, see, regardless of what people tell you, I said I got good memory, and I know, and I know. No, uh, oh, feeding the algorithm. That's the name of. That's how much I pay attention to shit. That's how much I pay attention to shit. No, Sarah. Robert Bailey lost his wrench. A lot of wrenches got taken away. I don't know why they just disappeared. I didn't go in and take no wrenches away. I'm just saying a lot of wrenches just disappeared. But let me get back to what I was saying. I distinctly recall a conversation that I had with Jenny and John talking about you and your family and your son and stuff and how you really support the independent music grind and whatnot. And could we put you and who is else it is it Lambert? Misty Lambert. Misty. We were talking about Misty. We were talking about Serena Fulcher. We were talking about you. There's a few people that we have on our radar that have music groups and whatnot. And I've even reached out to you before, and I got an order of small shirts to send you one. I never said negative shit about you, Sarah, but I know how influential people can be, and I know how they can try to spin a narrative and convince people that other people are bad or negative. But you got to look at something. I've never gotten in your inbox tried to convince you anybody was negative, was bad, and that you shouldn't mess with anybody or talk to anybody. People that do that, you got to wonder why they're doing that. You know, I have because I. It's honestly, it's bugging you because you see it for what it is. It's not true. I haven't talked. I haven't spoken negatively of you. I have to have Jenny find it because I'm getting ready to leave. See, people can shower you with praise and shit, people can shower you with praise and love all on the open, out in the open on social media. It's how they talk about you in the background in the chats that you should take heed to. And I was getting ready to show you a conversation between me and my business partners that I had concerning Sarah. No, no, I'm sorry they drag you into something like that, Sarah. Any conversation that you and I have ever had in the past, I've always been straight with. You know, Mud Daddy was real wishy washy last night. Real wishy washy, y'all. I'm talking about real wishy washy. He was looking straight, slithering like a straight snake up there. You gotta look at body language. Look at how people move, how they respond, their hesitation, why they're not, why they avoid issues, and they're not fucking being forthwith. He's laying back. No. Did you? Did Chris say he was going to invest? He said Chris hates Dub. He hates Dub. He said that last night earlier, but then when I get him on there, I said, did Chris say he was going to invest in my business? Well, yeah. I thought he hated me. How can you have it all every way you want it, bro? I stand with Mud Daddy. Whether you stand with a lying motherfucker trying to fit in with people. People that are the same type of people that will try to convince innocent people that it ain't got nothing to do with the shit that I'm a bad person talking bad about people. I wanted to see his body language. Exactly. I exactly wanted to see his body language. I sure did. It's exactly why I told him to turn the camera on. I play poker, y'all. I can read a motherfucker sitting at the table. His body language was a hell of a tell. Go watch the video. Go watch the video. People don't like me. Therefore, they'll believe someone talking negatively about me. Case closed. You mean to tell me he's had this video for 9 months and Lori ain't got it yet? If Lori knew that Mud Daddy had a video of me offering $20,000 9 months ago, that motherfucker would have came to light. That motherfucker would have done surfaced. I've always had Sarah's back. I didn't ask him to commit perjury, Sarah. Sarah, no, you're not understanding both sides. I never asked him to commit perjury. He admitted it last night. I didn't ask him to commit perjury. I didn't have $20,000 to offer him to lie. That's a whole story. So you're not understanding both sides. You're getting fed a lie and understanding why I'm mad about it. There's no rights on both sides. They're not right at all. He admitted last night that Chris said he was going to invest. That's all I wanted him to testify. That's all I needed him for. I couldn't get a hold of Chris. The next solution was the person that introduced me to Chris, which was Mud Daddy. Mud Daddy didn't give me the ambulance. Mud Daddy's been saying for months, Chris hates Dub. Chris hated Dub. Chris hated Dub. Well, Chris might not like me now because of all the trolls that have hounded him about me. But initially, me and Chris were damn cool. Me and Chris did a lot of business together. Okay? And Chris said he was investing. And that's all I needed Mud Daddy to testify about. I didn't try to get him to perjure himself. That's where the lie is, Sarah. I didn't need him to perjure himself. And last night, he finally, after squirming around and getting put under the spotlight when I said, let's see you, he finally said, well, yeah, he did say he was going to invest. But you guys going to cut that part out. Well, see, Dub, you're still lying. No, Dub ain't lying, man. Dub ain't lying. Dub ain't lying at all about it, man. And you already know what the play's gonna be. When the video's supposed to drop, man, I went to the house and got in there and got on the computer and my rifle done erased it or some shit. My son got on there and fucking did something. There's gonna be some type of motherfucking delay tactic. And then what are y'all gonna do? What are all you Mud Daddy standers are gonna do? All you people that stand with Mud Daddy when all I've been trying to do is something fucking good for the country rap lane. What are you guys standing with Mud Daddy gonna do? Push the goalposts back a little bit? Give him a pass. Well, yeah, we still believe Mud Daddy. Yeah, well, if he says his wife deleted it, then yeah, we believe him. Okay. You guys gonna lose some folks on this one. The fence riders, the people that like me, the people that think I'm doing something positive, you're gonna lose them after this is over. They may act cool with you, but in their heart, they're gonna know, man, that dude's fucked up. Tim and Lori might be safe. You guys might still support what they got going on, but they're still spinning the same narrative that Mud Daddy threw out there. You still ain't getting to the root. You still ain't at the root down. You know what I'm saying? There's still some cancer in there, but you guys will live with it and hopefully go into remission for a little while. That's a good analogy right there. God damn, man. My motherfucking metaphoricals be flowing. I got the metaphorical flows like molasses when it's cold. Stay high as a motherfucker. You can't surpass me when I'm blowed. So pass it when it's rolled. Shit, I spit platinum and gold. If we was playing a hand right now, bitch, you better fold. Sad. That's a sad situation with the country rap lane. When the leading fucking news authority takes hearsay and stands on the side that somebody that contributes absolutely nothing to the country rap genre at all. That's a sad state of affairs for the country rap lane. I'm glad FAFO 100's pulling ahead of all that shit. If you ain't created a profile, get over there, get active, bro. We giving money away. It pays to play on FAFO 100. Y'all know, y'all know. Facts. People on the edge of their seats. I'm worried. I'm all worried about it. Yeah, my motherfuckers got me scared about it. Have you heard about it? Word, 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 word. Somewhere there's somebody that he's admitted it to of why he doesn't have the video anymore. Someday we'll be together. My baby's coming home on the 21st. Baby! I'm gonna slap them cheeks. Kick-oo, kick-oo. And you guys are wrong as a motherfucker. I don't care if you fucking make fun of my woman's looks. I don't care about that. Make fun of my looks. We're both ugly and we're bumping uglies. Like a motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? So I'm good with it. I love my woman. My woman loves me. We're two happy, we're happily in love couple. Ugly as a motherfucker, loving one another. Keep talking about us. We still living life, loving each other, making each other come hard as a motherfucker. Busting ass nuts. Hellified orgasms. You should try them. Oh, I forgot. You don't know how. What do you think? I'm beautiful. My woman's beautiful. We both beautiful. I bet you our genitalia looks better than yours. Guarantee you that. You know what I'm saying? And we're gonna be taking flicks and pics. Fuck. I tell you what, I bet you we could make more money off ours than you could off of yours. I guarantee you more motherfuckers would want to pay to watch Dub and Ollie fuck than fucking Tim and Lori fuck. Jesus Christ. You motherfuckers don't even fuck each other. How the fuck? Calling somebody ugly, motherfucker. Bust a nut. Go bust a nut. Hey, that ain't that fucked up. For ugliest motherfucker busting good. Oh, ugly motherfucker having good orgasms. Keep talking about my girlfriend. We're getting bags, busted nuts. We're getting bags of busted nuts. There is no common enemy. I'm nobody's enemy. I be pulling up on spots. I'm outside. I'm sitting here in traffic right now, going around a cul-de-sac or a fucking turn a roundabout. Roundabout. It's something like that. They'll take one little small sentence, Sarah, out of context and try to spin it and adapt it to a narrative that's not true. You know what I'm saying? Jenny Clark, if you're watching right now, hey, Alley Cat, how you doing there, babe? Oh yeah, the video was lost in a fire. Is that what happened? Something happened. There's going to be some. You know what? I had it put up, and something happened. Now I don't know where it's at, but I had the video. Yep, I sure did. I had that motherfucker. That was a good video too. Showed him from his good side, something like that. You said this. Well, you misunderstood. Did I go and ask my daddy to testify? Yes, I did. I sure did. Did I ask him to lie? No, I didn't. No, I didn't have. I didn't have to. He admitted last night. The question was, did Chris Ballou say he was going to invest in my company? Yes. The answer was yes. After pulling teeth, of which he should get them all pulled and just get a grill put in. After pulling teeth, he finally, backpedaling, admitted, well, yeah, he did say he was going to invest. Okay, that's it. Stop right there. That's all I needed to hear. Now, why do I need you to lie? What I need him to lie about? He'll make something up, I guess. Now, the part about him bringing it to the internet, which is some snake ass shit. We had established a loyal relationship, one that involved personal business that not need be brought to the internet. And it had nothing to do with my lawsuit. Why would somebody loyal to you or supposedly loyal to you that conducts business with you, that buys your t-shirts from you, that you deliver by the pound, because those are some pretty heavy ass t-shirts, if you know what I mean. How could somebody like that you're doing business with, turn around, stab you in the back, and come forward with some bullshit that wasn't even fucking true to begin with, and convince a whole community of people that I'm a bad person and that they're a good person because what? They fucking super chat people all the time and buy people shit and pay people's light bills and loan chop all kinds of money in their fucking relationship, in their fucking marriage, behind some social media bullshit get put out. That's a hell of a fucking. He's my hero. Where's his video? Your hero. Show his video. Come on, y'all. That's your hero. Put your hero on the stand. Make your hero accountable. Do y'all hold heroes accountable over there? Do y'all hold heroes accountable over there? Again, the whole time I haven't had to act funny. I haven't had to act different or switch up. I was always me. And at some point in time, a lot of you over there were cool with me until people start spinning narratives, want you to see people differently. You want to see people differently. Then I'm sorry. I've always been the same. And the reason you can't find nothing, Sarah, is because there is nothing, girl. I've always had respect for you. I respected the fuck of what you do for the country rap community. You're one of the only ones putting it down for the independent game. You know what I'm saying? With a decent group. You know, I definitely have spoken highly about you and Misty Lambert, because I felt that if anybody could use uh, uh, a hustle and a way to earn bread, it would be somebody like you that loved the country rap scene. And I was getting ready to give you QR codes, Misty QR codes, people that when they joined your group, you could introduce them to FAFO and earn recruiter points and earn money. Oh, I spoke. I had you deep in the conversation, and that's why I'm happy that they said that I said something negative about you, because when Jenny goes into the chat and Jenny finds it, because we have it in the chat. Okay, we have it in the chat where I spoke about bringing you on board and bringing Misty on board to fucking make some good money fucking promoting FAFO and not just showing support, but actually fucking get paid for support. All that feeding the horses shit, I was coming up with ways, and I'm still coming up with ways to do that. You know, so I'm kind of glad that I'm kind of glad that they chose you to select and say that I was trying to X out or speak negatively about, because now that I love that. God damn, it's chilly. Hey, hey, Richie, don't leave without me because I'm following you. Well, it's a campaigning. Richie Valor and campaign right over there. Oh, there's Beer Chugging Bob. Beer Chugging Bob. How you doing, man? No. No, I don't care. Oh. Oh. Okay, cool. Now go ahead. No. Yes. Yes. There you go. Thanks. Huh? Richie Valor, TJ, JT Films. Uh, yeah, I'd like to see where those videos at, man. It's chilly around here, bro. I'm kind of cold. I ain't gonna be standing outside too damn motherfucking long. I'll tell you that goddamn much. Because there is none. I authorize a release. Show it. It's not gonna hurt my case. You're not sparing my case. You're not helping me by not showing this non-existent video. Admit it, there never was one, because I never tried to get your dumb ass lie about nothing. You may have misunderstood, but the fact I'll be back.